What's up everyone? Thanks for stopping by. Today I have a Dawnblade Warlock build that's very similar to the Titan Warmind cell build that I made in a previous video. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. So this Dawnblade build relies heavily upon Warmind cells to do ad clear, and it's a pretty complex build, so let's get right into it. The first thing that you want is to have Wrath of Rasputin on, and that's going to give you solar splash damage. Final blows have a chance to create a Warmind cell. We're going to skip over the exotic gauntlets real quick because we'll come back to that. Second thing that you want, and it's not a necessity, so you can pretty much put anything in this slot. I just put burning cells because it does damage over time once you explode a Warmind cell. Third is Rage of the Warmind. That adds additional solar damage when you explode a Warmind cell. And finally is Global Reach, and that allows the Warmind cells when they blow up to affect targets that are further away from it. So for your gauntlets, you're going to want one of two different types of gauntlets. Either you want Sun Bracers, and what that's going to do is every time you deal a final blow with a melee attack, you get unlimited grenades for a certain period of time. So if you don't want to run Sun Bracers, you can also run the Karnstein Armlets, and what those do is every melee kill restores a large portion of health and then restores small ticks of health after that. So depending on which one you use, you're either going to be healing yourself or you're going to be dealing out a lot of damage. Now with those Warmind cell mods on, it gives you the option to not use a 7th Seraph weapon in order to create Warmind cells, but you still can use one. So I'm using the Ikelos SMG. You can use any 7th Seraph weapon that you want. I like this one. But using the Monte Carlo will give you the ability to always have a melee up. So I'm using Top Tree Dawnblade, which gives me Celestial Fire, so I get ranged melee abilities. So using that melee with the Sun Bracers will allow you to use a ranged melee in order to get a kill and then get unlimited grenades for a short period of time. And with those unlimited grenades, that counts as solar explosion damage, and that can generate Warmind cells. Now if you use that with the Karnstein Armlets, that gives you the ability to regen health from a distance. Now if you pair that with either a solar grenade launcher or a solar rocket launcher, that will also give you the ability to drop Warmind cells on kills. So you can see here in the background gameplay that I'm not using a 7th Seraph weapon. I'm just going to use my melee in order to proc grenades, and you can see the grenade will drop a Warmind cell. And then you can just go ahead and blow up that Warmind cell, and that's going to do solar damage, and that gives you the opportunity to also drop another Warmind cell. So as you see here, I have my melee back. Go ahead and hit that, and then throw grenades until it times out. And then you can see it also dropped a Warmind cell right there. Blow that up, then you have another Warmind cell. As you can see, there's 3 Warmind cells that have just dropped without me using a 7th Seraph weapon at all. Now obviously if you want more Warmind cells, you can just switch to your SMG or whatever 7th Seraph weapon that you have. Go ahead and rip through enemies like that, and then you'll get Warmind cells that drop. Obviously the more Warmind cells that drop, the more damage that you can do to enemies. Now also if you want to swap out burning cells, you could put on a void armor piece and use Power of Rasputin, and that will give you bonus weapon damage to enemies that are in close proximity to the Warmind cells. So if I put that on and I get a Warmind cell to drop, you can see that it will make the enemies glow. So every enemy that's glowing is going to take additional damage. So you can see I'm doing 887 to this knight. Once that Warmind cell goes away, I'm doing 806. Now you can use this build for pretty much everything but PvP in the game. It works well for playing solo or playing in a fire team. It's good for strikes. It's even good for some endgame activities. I wouldn't really use it for a raid. It might be good in a raid. If it is and you use it, let me know down in the comments below. Alright, well that's going to do it for this video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. Peace.